The aim of this project is to enable people with a motor disability to live independent and healthy lives at home. It seeks to give them the dignity they deserve while providing the freedom for them to live without the need of others' constant assistance. The project fosters this independence by enabling these individuals to cook their own fresh produce without needing to buy processed food. I've designed a product which uses a dual system of soft and rigid robotics to be able to grip fruit and vegetables so that the user can cut them easily with no safety issues. I tested the device with two distinct user groups.
It's hard and they do hard, I suppose, to cut them.
This is the first of the two devices. It's a rigid, pneumatic clamp which uses syringes to hold both sides of a fruit or vegetable so that you can safely cut down the middle without needing to hold it on both sides.
This device makes it really easy for me to cut vegetables.
Long vegetables are often some of the hardest types of fruits or vegetables to cut because they're often quite thin, so the knife easily slips off both sides, but you need a lot of strength to push down across the surface area. The clamp device is especially useful for this motion. The device has both a vacuum and a pressure pump, so that the device can be released without you needing to pull it back. This means it is very easy to put in and take out vegetables. All you need to do is turn a knob. The rotary encoder and LCD screen on the right is the user interface for controlling the pressure and how much force it applies to the fruit or vegetable. Because of the use of a very adjustable robotic system, the device can cater to a number of different sizes and hardnesses of vegetables. This is especially good for really soft fruits like berries or really hard things like carrots, which for us mean that we have to grip them differently.
I'm 94.
Do you have any kind of issues at the moment, or?
I do indeed. I can't lift my hands very high.
Right.
And I find it, a little bit difficult, to do things and cooking and chopping up, and I often cut my fingers as well. It is sometimes something that would be very, very helpful to have something like this.
Yes.
To help me so that I don't hurt myself and make it easier for me. And my eyes are not very good either, so I eat a lot of vegetables. These hands, I got a few cuts on my fingers because of that. For cutting vegetables, that is very often the hardest thing to do. When I chop, they come in different sizes, so, and I can't very well get them nice looking. So anyway,
Are you able to chop the carrot like in half the other way, or is that a bit too
I
hard?
tell you what, this is a bit difficult
Yeah.
with my shoulder, so because,
Yes.
and this is rather hard. Look at this. When I cut my vegetables, but I can't get them neat,
Yeah.
so because first of all my eyes, but also it hurts.
When Thelma first started using the device, the first thing that she noticed was that it was so much easier for her to put power and strength into her cuts because she could use both
Good job.
hands. This greatly reduced the
good.
pain that she felt.
Ooh, look at that.
After literally being unable to cut something in half earlier, Thelma has now been able to fully cut in half a cucumber, and quite neatly too, which she was very proud of.
Oh, beautiful. I see.
Telma found it most intuitive to hold onto the top of the finger device as she cut. This was fine as it meant her fingers were out of the way of the knife
Oh my
and had no
goodness.
chance of being a safety issue that she might cut, like she mentioned earlier.
This hand on top of this one, so you've got a little bit more strength.
Oh, I see. Oh, right. Isn't that amazing? It tastes. Very nice. Would you like to have some?
Because all the mountings can easily be removed through a keyhole-like system, it's very easy to clean, and it can just be scrubbed and washed in any other way. Probably shouldn't be put in the dishwasher though. The PLA material of the chopping board is food safe and also easy to clean. This is the removal of the mold. So sometimes you have to get into the correct position. This one, the next prototype will have a smaller finger length, so that won't be an issue. Over here, we're looking at the value from the pressure sensor testing setup rig, and you can see over there is the screen and control for the device. We increase the PSI to about 6. You can see the device starts to inflate more. Here we are, popping it a bit more. Despite the fact that I'm very happy with my device, there definitely could still be some future improvements. This includes some better pneumatic control systems, such as solenoid valves being more reliable. It might also include using some higher grade silicon and doing more testing with the silicon finger so that the force is applied in a better direction for holding fruit. In terms of the other use cases for the design and where I could expand upon this, I could use this device in a professional kitchen where safety is paramount, but you need to do a lot of cutting. It could also be applied to other hobbies that people might have but require fine motor control, such as woodworking or electronics, where you need to be able to operate small clamps, where my device could fit in for the same purpose.